Right, good morning. As always, we start with our little warm up. Got a nice group, all the best people today on Zoom, and all the best people watching on YouTube as well. Let's start with a little circle with the right arm. I'm going to put some music on if I can, and we will start loosening up just one arm today. Very good. Looking good. And let's do figure of eight. Swooping round. Of course, what we do with one arm, we have to do with the other arm. So let's change sides. Start with those circles. And then figure of eight, looping round. Fantastic. Let's do both arms now. Both arms circling forwards. Both arms backwards. You know what's next? We're all perfect at this by now, aren't we? Right arm forwards, left arm backwards. And change sides, left arm forwards, right arm backwards. Fabulous. Let's just shake those arms out. Have a little twizzle. We do like a little twizzle on a Friday morning, don't we? Let those arms flop round. Relax the shoulders. Fantastic. Side to side. Side bends. Fantastic. Let's have a bit more music. And then we'll put the hand on the hip and we'll stretch out across one way, stretch out across the other way, and side to side. A little bit more dynamic now. A little bit of a stretch and movement through your back. Dun, dun. Let's go a little bit faster. Eight more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excellent. Dun, dun. I fancy a little foot twizzle today, I think. Why not? Let's put one foot, one toe forwards and wiggle those heels round in little half circles. So we just get a little bit of movement through your hip and your knee and your ankle. Dun, dun, dun. Fabulous. Let's do the other side. Dun, dun. Just twiddling those heels. So your toe is down, heel just twiddling side to side. Excellent. And hips, hip rotations. Da, 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 da. Oh, losing my balance a little bit. Let's do the other way. That's better. And knee raises. Knee raises. High as you can. High as you can. And finally, heel lifts. Heel lifts. High as you can again. There we go. Music fades away. Okay. And stop there. Stop there. Now, we have a little bit of work to do. We have to practice some moves. Anyone not do this on Tuesday? I know a couple of you didn't do this on Tuesday. But we'll have a go through it again, what we did on Tuesday. So we're going to practice some new moves which are going into the aerobics routine. Okay, there's 4 sections. 4 sections. And we're going to go through each of the 4 sections first with no music. And then we're going to put them together. So with me, we'll go through this slowly. Some of you have done this before. Some of you have seen my video on YouTube. Okay, so part 1. We're going to do thighs, shoulders, up, down, push to the right and back, push to the left and back. Okay, now, together with me. Are you ready? We'll count the 8 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, perfect. That's part 1. Now we're going to do part 2. Part 2 starts the same. Okay, so part 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah? So there's parts 1 to 1, the counts 1 to 4 are the same. 5, 6, 7, 8 is different. So together now with me, we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Still 2 more parts to learn, and then we're going to put it all together in the aerobics routine. So part 3. Part 3. We start where we left off part 2. And we're going to do 2 little stretch backs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hands like one on top of the other. And then 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's easy. It's easy. We're going to do we'll do that once more time, and then we'll go on to part 4. So are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excellent. Number 4 is going to be a little bit different. I just need to adjust my camera for this. Little tap on the bum. 1, 2. Tap on the shoulder. 3, 4. Arms out to the side. 5, 6. Up in the air on 7. Down on 8. Okay, so we'll count 1 through 8 again. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I nearly forgot 7, 8. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Let's do the whole routine with music. Okay, so we are going to start this new. It's not entirely new, of course. Some of it we're recycling from last Christmas. So there will be a little bit of a familiar stuff from last year. There will be some new stuff, and there will be that little bit that we just learnt to music. Oh damn, I've got a dry throat now. So let's just have a little bit of water. We're going to start with a march on the spot. Okay, we start with a march on the spot. We're going to be doing a slow march, and we'll count you in. Here it comes. This was so good on Tuesday. It's going to be even better today.
8, 7,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it's quite slow. We're going to do those hand moves, part 1. Part 1. 5, 6, 7, 8. Part 1. Twice more. One more time. March it out. Excellent. Now we're going to do number 2. Part 2. Do you remember part 2? It starts the same as part 1, but then we start pushing the hands forwards. 5, 6, 7, 8. Part 2. Push forwards. Across the elbows. One more time. March it out. Excellent. Perfect. Now we're going to do number 1 and number 2. Okay, both parts together. Starting with 1. 5, 6, 7, 8. Part 1. Push out to the side. Part 2. Hands forwards. Part 1. Part 2. Keep going, keep going. Get the idea. We should have this by now. Last one, part 2 again. March it out, march it out. Okay, number 3. Number 3 on its own. Hands across. This is the easy one. I'll put an easy one in the middle. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stretch, stretch, up, up. Stretch, stretch, up, up. Stretch, stretch. One more time. March it out. Number 4. Do you remember this one? This one. Tap, 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 tap. All that business. 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did it wrong. Okay, first mistake of the day. March it out. Okay, never mind. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4. All 4 parts all together. Starting with part 1, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so part 1. Part 2. Push forwards. Part 3, stretch. Part 4, 1, 2, 3. Again, part 1. La la la. Part 2. Oh, I'm thinking ahead. Part 3. Oh, it's all going wrong today. Okay, part 4. March it out. Well, I made a few mistakes. Let's not worry. It's early days, early days. We've got till Christmas to learn this. And then we'll be doing it to different music, faster music. Okay. Next routine coming up. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, knee. 1, 2, 3, knee. Are you ready? Start with 1, 2, 3 forwards and a knee raise. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, knee. 2. So it's 3 steps forwards. That knee raise. Now we want to try and get that knee as high as you can. One more time. Coming into step touch, step touch. Very good. Now we're going to take that foot behind. So same rhythm as a step touch. Take the foot behind. 1, 2, 3, knee. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Step behind. So it's 1, 2, 3, knee. Step behind. Let's go again. Step behind. One more time. Step behind. Step touch. Fantastic. Isn't this fast? Okay, we're going to do 2 kicks and 2 knees. 7, 8. We're going to do 2 kicks and a double knee. 2 kicks, double knee. 2 kicks, double knee, 2 kicks, double knee, step touch. Okay, let's add that in. Let's do the whole thing. Starting with 1, 2, 3 knee. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3. Step behind. 2 kicks, 2 kicks. Double knee. 2 kicks. Double knee. Let's go again. Nice easy routine, isn't it? 4 step behind. 2 kicks. Double knee, 2 kicks, double knee. Let's go again. Step behind. 2 kicks, double knee. One more time, 2 kicks, double knee. March it out. Quick and cheerful routine, that one, quick and easy. The next routine is quite long, but familiar. We're going to start doing the same moves we did last Christmas. We're going to start with a 4-step march and 2 heel digs. 5, 6, 7, 8. 4-step march, 2 heel digs. 4-step march, 2 heel digs. Again. One more time. Then we change the heel digs to side taps. Side taps. 4-step march, 2 side taps. I can't believe this was a year ago we were doing this. One more time. We're going to change to a bow and arrow. 4-step march, bow and arrow. 4-step march, bow and arrow. 4-step march. One more time. We're going to change to a John Travolta, John Travolta. 4-step march, John Travolta. Again. One more time. Okay, let's stretch the arms up as we march. Now to the front. 4-step march, heel digs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4-step march, side taps. 4-step march, bow and arrow. 4-step march, John Travolta. Let's go again. Keep going. Heel digs. Side taps. Bow and arrow. And John Travolta now. March it out, stretch. On this track, we'll try and always remember to stretch when we're marching it out. 2 to the side, 2 to the front. One more. Okay, keep marching. Watch me. We're going to go up, out, forwards, and back, then ripple, then point. Okay, together. Up, out, forwards, and back. Ripple forwards, and point to the sides. Up, out, forwards, back, ripple. Side to side. One more time. Up, out, forwards and back. Ripple. Point. March it out. One more thing. We're going to do 4 steps forwards and 2 bow and arrows, and then 4 steps back and John Travolta. So 4 steps forwards, 2 bow and arrows. 4 steps back, 2 John Travoltas, forwards, bow and arrow, Okay, we're gonna march it out, march it out. Nearly forgot those arms. It's really important when we come to our final routine, we must do those arms. Should we do everything again? 4-step march, 2 heel digs. Heel digs, 4-step march, side taps. 4-step march, bow and arrow. 4-step march, John Travolta. Now up and out and ripple. Up, out, forwards and back, then ripple. Point. Then 4 steps forwards, 2 bow and arrow. Backwards, John Travolta. March it out. Oh, I forgot those arms again. What a morning, what a morning. To the front. Let's do it all again for practice. All the way through. 4-step march, 2 heel digs. 4-step march, 2 side taps. 4-step march, 2 bow and arrow. 4-step march, 2 John Travoltas. Up, out, up, out, forward, ripple, point, walk it forwards, 2 bow and arrow, 4 steps back, 2 John Travoltas, march it out. Whew. That seemed to go really quick, didn't it? Have I made that too fast? Keep marching. Step touch next, step touch. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Do you believe in?
Oh my word.
Do you believe in?
So we're going to do 2 steps right, 2 steps left, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 steps right, 2 steps left, 2 right. 2. Now again, this is from last year. Nothing new here. As long as you remember a year ago. I can't remember last week. Okay, step touch. So we're going to do 2 steps right and 2 step touch. 2 steps left, 2 step touch. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 to the right, step touch. 2 left, step touch. 2 right, step touch. Now we're going to add in some hands. So 2 to the right and clap. 2 left, hand roll. Do you remember this from last year or Tuesday? Elbow. And shuffle. Step touch. So we're going to go again. 2 steps right, 2 step touch, but this time we're going to shimmy as we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Shimmy and step touch. Shimmy, step touch. Shimmy. Okay, we're going to add in those arms. So shimmy, clap, shimmy, rolling, shimmy, elbows, shimmy, shuffle, again, shimmy, clap, shimmy, roll, shimmy, elbow, shimmy and shuffle, step touch. That's enough of that one. Next sequence. Let's turn that on. Step touch. Disco time, disco time. So we're going to do a grapevine right, a grapevine left. First grapevines of the day. 5, 6, 7, 8. Grapevine right and left. Okay, let's get into the rhythm of the grapevines, rhythm of the music. One more time. Step, touch. So we're going to do a grapevine right and a mambo. Grapevine rights coming up. 5, 6, 7, 8. So a grapevine, a mambo, a grapevine, a mambo, a grapevine, a mambo. Oh, I love those grapevines and mambos. Couldn't resist. Again. You know what to do when you do those mambos. You're going to raise that arm, click your fingers, and step, touch. So we're going to do a grapevine right, 2 mambos, and then we're going to do a heel and a knee. 5, 6, 7, 8. So the grapevine the right, the mambo, second mambo, heel and knee, heel, knee. A grapevine, a mambo, second mambo, heel and knee. Grapevine, mambo, second mambo, heel and knee. One more time. Mambo, second mambo, heel and knee, step, touch. Excellent. Now, when we come back to that second mambo, we're going to do 2 heels and 2 toes instead of the second mambo. So everything else is the same. Grapevine, mambo, heels and toes, curl and knee. Are you ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Grapevine, a mambo. Okay, heels and toes, curl and knee. Grapevine, mambo, heels and toes, curl and knee. Again, grapevine, mambo, heels, toes, curl, knee. Should we go again? Heels, toes, curl, and knee. Plenty of time to practice. Heels and toes, curl and knee. One more time. Mambo, heels and toes, curl and knee. Step, touch, out. It's quite fast, isn't it? It's quite fast. March it out. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, we're going to put the whole Christmas routine together. Same routine we did last year for last year's video. So, I'll talk it through. Try and remember from last year. Big arms, 7, 8. Big arms. To the front. Okay, now 4-step march, heel digs. 4-step march, side taps. 4-step march, bow and arrow. 4-step march, John Travolta. Now arms up. Ripple. Point. Walk forwards. Bow and arrow. Walk it back, John Travolta. And shimmy right. Clap. Shimmy left. Roll. Shimmy. Elbows. Shimmy, shimmy. Okay, shuffle. Grapevine. Mambo. Heels and toes. Curl and knee. Grapevine. Mambo. Heels and toes. curl and knee, march it out. Okay, again. Okay, 4-step march and heel digs. 4-step march, side taps. 4-step march, bow and arrow. 4-step march, John Travolta now. Arms up. Ripple. Point. Forwards. Bow and arrow. Backwards. John Travolta. Shimmy. Clap. Shimmy. Roll. Shimmy, shimmy. Elbows. Shimmy. Shuffle. Grapevine right. Mambo. Heels and toes. Curl and knee. Grapevine. Mambo. Heels and toes. Curl and knee. March it out. One more time, the whole thing. Five, 6, 7, 8. 4-step march, side tap. 4-step march, bow and arrow. 4-step march, John Travolta. Arms up. Ripple. Point. Forwards. Bow and arrow again. Backwards. John Travolta. Shimmy. Clap. Shimmy again. I've forgotten how much I love shimmying. Elbows. Shuffle. Grapevine. Mambo. Heels and toes. Curl and knee. Grapevine. Mambo. Heels and toes. Curl and knee. March it out. My word. That seemed to rush through, didn't it? 5, 6, 7. My word. So, that was a bit of a shock, wasn't it, to the system? That was a shock to the system. But don't worry. We'll have a few weeks to practice it. And because it's the same routine as last year we did at Christmas, and it'll all come back into your head with a few goes. So, we're going to take a 3-minute break. You will need a small towel. You will need a chair. And you will need something to lift, some weights, some tins of beans, tins of soup, whatever you've got, bottle of water. And, we will have a break. Now, did that all come flooding back from last year? I'll take that as a yes. Yes, thumbs up from Deirdre, thank you. Excellent. Yeah, okay, yeah, some of it you might think, oh, I don't remember that bit, but after a few goes, and by all means check the Christmas video from last year on YouTube. It's all there. And there's also a new preview as well on YouTube for practicing too. So, right, how are we all doing? Are we all okay? After the shock to the system that was. Do you know what? Sorry? Oh, really? Oh, wow. Brilliant. Yes, I haven't got my tree up yet. I think I'm going to take it down to Cornwall with me. We'll be at Cornwall at Christmas. So that'll be nice. Oh, I don't know what to say. I'm exhausted. I think half of it is the brain energy, not just the physical energy. It's the brain that's my brain's ticking away, trying to remember what we're doing. And yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes not so much. Oh, I've got through a lot of water today, and I normally get to the end and I've still got 4 glasses of water today. Nearly finished. Finished it already. How are we doing for time? We've had 2 minutes and 19 seconds of our break. Oh, Sue's there. I didn't see you earlier, Sue. Sue's got her weights ready. Good. I think we're going to be using the towel first, though. Let's have a look. Yes, towel first, then weights. Small towel required. There we go. So yes, towel first. So let's sit myself up, stand up. I'm going to turn, that's a bit distracting now, I'm going to turn that off for today. We'll just tell you what we're doing. We're going to do some interval training. So we're going to be doing 40 seconds working today, 20 seconds resting. We've got 16 exercises to do, so we're going to try and crack through these. We're going to start with a towel, and then we're going to be using the weights and the chair and other stuff. So okay, so shall we start as tradition has it with these? We start with bicep curls, but we're using the towel for resistance. So you're pulling outwards. We're going to do bicep curls with a towel. We've got 40 seconds on each exercise, which is quite long for the towel exercises. And where we are. Let's do this. So number 1, bicep curls with the towel. Pulling outwards. Keep that towel really tight. Oh, we got Cher. We got our Divas soundtrack today. Are you ready? There we go. Oh, Cher's a bit loud, isn't she? Let's turn Cher down a little bit. She certainly belts it out, doesn't it, for someone who's 120 years old. Very good. It's only 40 seconds today. We're not doing the full minute. Just doing 40 seconds. Let's see what's next. Oh, it's twists next. That's nice. Oh, I'm going to mute those microphones in a moment. Excellent. Number 2. We're going to hold the towel out in front and we're going to twist from side to side, pulling that towel out. Think about keeping the towel under tension, so you got tension across your shoulders as we twist side to side. There we go. Are you strong enough to pull on that towel for 40 seconds? Yeah, let's try and turn that head as well. Look round behind you. So, ooh. Nice to get a little bit of movement through your neck as well while we're at it. Nearly there. Last 5 seconds. Okay, what we're going to do? Number 3 will be a front raise. No, it won't. It will be a press. We're going to push from the chest forwards. From the chest forwards. Okay, for 40 seconds. Again, keep that towel nice and tight. And push forwards. Oh, I can feel that in the shoulders already. You probably feel those shoulders working, so just to hold the arms up, let alone pulling on the towel as well. It's going quite quickly, that 40 seconds, isn't it, today? 10 seconds. We've already done 3 already. Oh. Fabulous. Number 4. Side bends. So we're going to be pulling on that towel, pulling with one hand, resisting with the other hand. Okay, there we go. So remember, you're pulling with one hand, you're pulling back the other way with the other hand, so that we are keeping tension in those muscles in your back and your arms, your shoulders. "15 seconds. This is the last of our towel exercises. There's only 4 today, and then we move on to weights. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Put the towel away. Grab some weights. And we're going to do bicep curls again. Can you believe it? Bicep curls again, this time with weights. So we'll do bicep curl with weights this time for 40 seconds. So whether you're using weights or bottles of water, tins of beans, whatever you're using, grab them, pick them up, get ready to move. Oh yes, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go, bicep curls. 40 seconds. Very good. What's next? Those of you who know me well will probably know what's next. There's no surprises. You're all thinking, I know it's going to be upright row. I know it is. You wouldn't be wrong. Okay, guess what's next? Upright row. Upright row for 40 seconds. Ta-da. 10 seconds to go. So, arms down at the front. And we're going to be pulling up towards the chin. Working the shoulders and the biceps. Very good. And you know what's next as well, I'm sure, because I gave it away earlier when we were doing the towel exercises and I looked at the wrong list. It's going to be front raise. Da-da-da-da. So, upright row for another 5 seconds. Time for a few more. And number 7 is going to be front raise. Front raise. Weights up to the front this time. Da-da-da. Here it comes. Front raise. Now we're going to try and keep the arms straight. We're going to bring the weights up to shoulder height and slowly down. Don't let it drop down too quickly. Keep it slow. Lots of control on those weights. 20 seconds to go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's our bell. And the next one we'll do will be an Arnold press. So we're going to take the weights under the chin and we're going to push them up and turn them outwards. So this is called Arnold press. Named after Arnie himself, Arnie Schwarzenegger. This is his move, his signature move. Arnold press. Dance with somebody. Oh, there we go. 20 more seconds. Oh, it's tough, isn't it, after a while? Last 5 seconds. And there we have it now. You'll need your weights and your chair for the next one. Weights and chair. I'll quickly show you what I want you to do. We're going to put one weight, hand on the chair, and we're going to pull the elbow up. So, resting your hand on the chair, we're going to pull that elbow up, pulling the weight in towards your shoulder. And we're going to do 40 seconds on one side and then 40 seconds on the other side. So, if you prefer, you've got a low back on the chair, you can put your hand on the back of the chair, okay, for support. But we want to try and get that elbow up. Concave lower back. Make sure your back is arched and in a concave way. And pull the elbow up. So this is working your arm and your back. So all we're going to do, let's put my hand down there, is pull the elbow up, and this is good for your back and your shoulder and your arm. Okay, let's turn around and do the other side. So other arm, same thing, putting the elbow up. Oh. Here it comes. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so see if you can get that elbow as high up towards the ceiling as you can. Lots of range of movement. Knees will be slightly bent. Feet quite wide for stability. And make sure you don't arch your back. We want to keep that lower back slightly concave if you can. Very good. Last 10 seconds. A bit awkward this one, but it's really good exercise because it actually helps your lower back strength as well in this position. 3, 2, 1. Stop. What's next? Oh, I know. I like this one. We're going to do a lateral raise and a leg raise at the same time. So, we haven't done lateral raises yet. So what I want to do is... Okay, who can remember what I call this? I call this the Harry Worth. Doesn't that bring back some memories? Not really. Just me, probably. It's quite hard work today, isn't it? Like it isn't hard work every time. I say that like it's a surprise. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's do the other side. Other side. This is exercise number 12 of 16, so we're not far off the end. Three, 2, 1. I don't know why that side feels more difficult. Probably because I'm balancing on my left leg as I'm lifting, and lifting the weight doesn't help. Whose idea was this morning? Oh dear. 8 seconds left. Try and do a few more if you can. Right. I think we can put the weights away now. We've still got 4 more. Yes, let's just do chair stuff next. Let's have a sit down. We're going to do sit to stand next. So we're going to do sit to stand for 40 seconds. So have a little sit down. When the bell rings, when the counter gets to 0, we'll start sit to stand and we'll do 40 seconds. Oh, we've got a little bit of Shirley Bassey. This is called history repeating, which is very appropriate, isn't it?
What is about? There's something evolving.
So, when you're doing your sit to stand, lower yourself down slowly onto the chair. Make sure your feet are firmly flat down on the floor. Don't go onto your heels, don't go onto your toes. Keep your feet flat. If you find it easy, just squat down. Don't quite sit down. Push up again. And then you're doing your squats. So you can go without actually sitting all the way down. Only another less than 10 seconds. Very good. We're going to do calf raises next. So, up onto your toes. Calf raises. Think about pushing up as high as you can on your toes and slowly lower yourself down, slowly. So we keep the tension on those calf muscles as you lower yourself down really slowly. If you find it easy, you can lift one leg up, you could do 5 on one leg, 5 on the other leg. Oh, that makes it like 10 times more difficult. 1, 2. Try not to push yourself up with your hands, just use those calf muscles, use your feet. Very good. There's only 2 more. We're going to do pushbacks next, pushbacks. So, push the leg back, keep your body upright. We're working those glute muscles in your bum basically. So let's push back. Think about the buttocks are working. The buttocks is the muscle that's pushing back. So try and keep your body upright and just use that muscle to push the leg out behind. Look at us, 15 exercises we've done. Aren't we doing well? And we've only got 1 more after this. Fantastic. The last one we're going to do is step backs or reverse lunges. We're going to take a big step back, bend that front knee, push yourself back up again. Step back, push yourself up. Okay, the further you take that foot back, the more you'll work those muscles in your legs. So, it could be a little small step back, or it could be a big step back. But I do want you to bend that front knee and push yourself up with that front leg. And just take it as far back as you are comfortable. Only another 20 seconds. Oh. And then when I lose concentration, I start falling sideways. That's not very good. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And there's our final bell. Very good work. Let's take that off the screen there. And we'll finish with our stretch. So let's do a stretch and cool down. We can move this chair out the way. I've completely no idea what music's going to come up for this stretch. So let's find out together. Let's just move this onto the next track and see what comes up. Oh yes, of course, now I know. Katrina and the Waves, Love Shine a Light. Very well done today, wasn't it? A full and busy morning with all those moves, arm moves and Christmas stuff. Twizzle. Oh. My body's slowing down now. Let's take some deep breaths as we twist. Fantastic. Let's do a calf stretch next. So, back heel into the floor, front knee forwards, back nice and straight. Stretch out that back leg. Oh, that feels good. And then we can take the hands, clasp the fingers, and push forwards. Hold it for a few deep breaths.
Brothers and sisters in every little part, let our love shine a light in every.
Fabulous. Let's change sides. Over to the other side. Make sure you do the other leg. Sometimes I turn around and do the same leg again. It's like, wow, feels the same. Push the heel into the floor. Push the front knee forwards. Let's take those hands and stretch out the wrists this time. Oh, I'm getting a good stretch in that back leg. Keep pushing down, keep pushing forwards. Fantastic. Let's do a chest stretch. So let's take the hands behind the back. Clasp your fingers together and push back. Think about pushing the hands away from you and upwards. Roll the shoulders back. Push back. Fabulous. Arm across. Pull in with the other hand. Stretch the shoulder. Couple of deep breaths on this one. Do I look tired? Do I look as tired as I feel? I hope not. That would be awful. Let's do the other side. Fantastic. Let's do a little sway side to side. Sway side to side like the branches of the tree just blowing in the November breeze. You know what we've got to look forward to next week, don't you? Snow. Apparently snow next week. That'll be fun. Make sure you're stocked up with tins of beans. Fantastic. Let's wriggle those fingers. Shake out your hands. Shake out your arms. Give yourselves a big round of applause today. Very well done. Very well done. Marvellous. That's our Friday. Look, almost exactly past. It's not unusual for me to finish on time. Very well done. I'm back on Tuesday next week. We'll do those arm things again next week. We might go a little bit faster. Okay, next week with those. No. Only a little tiny bit faster. Okay, practice over the weekend. Okay, there's a video on YouTube for you to follow that. Okay, and you can watch this class again. Let's have a sit down and chat and tell me what your plans are for the weekend. Mine are sleep mainly.